Today I wanted to do a quick review on this kit and do a quick demo of how to use it. I know there's lots of tutorials on how to do an ombre nail or how to make your nail polish fade into one another and make this really awesome transitional faded ombre nail look. And it's really awesome. But ChinaGlaze recently came out with these ombre kits and I was really interested, and so I waited on my Sally's to actually get these kits in, and I chose the teal kit because I've been really into teals, but they do have a pink kit and a purple kit for $12.99 each, and you may get a small percentage off if you have the Sally's card. I do, but I don't know where my receipt is. But you get 4 nail polishes to create this beautiful gradient look here. And the review isn't going to be on the nail polishes because ChinaGlaze nail polishes are worth every penny of the $6 to whatever you may pay for them. I think they're like $6 and something. And they're worth every penny, guaranteed. Like, they work very nicely. They have a ton of different shades to choose from. Their glitters nail polishes are really awesome, and if you haven't tried ChinaGlaze, hopefully you can find it in your area because ChinaGlaze is great. I have saw other ombre kits like this at I've seen some at Walmart and stuff, and the one thing I noticed, they don't come with sponges or anything. They just come with like 3 nail polishes for around $7, and particularly the Finger Paints one, I believe, or Fingers brand at Walmart. And they come with 3 colors, 2 regular colors and a glittery color, and no makeup sponges to do your fade or anything. And so first thing I noticed in this particular kit is it includes 10 sponges, which I thought was really neat. And of course you get 4 full-size ChinaGlaze nail polishes for $12.99, so $13. You really cannot beat that. You're basically getting 2 nail polishes free with this kit. And granted, the 4 colors it comes with are White on White, For Audrey, Aquadelic, and Turned Up Turquoise. And I actually have been really wanting Turned Up Turquoise for a while, so I was happy it was in the kit. And I do own For Audrey. Almost everybody who gets into makeup, that's the first ChinaGlaze polish they buy. And but mine's half full, you know, so I could use another one. It doesn't matter to me. But they all come with 4 colors and 10 sponges. So overall for this kit, I think that is great. That's what the sponges look like, which I feel like, I mean, compared to a makeup sponge, you know, I think that's pretty convenient and like how you're going to hold it for your nail and stuff. So I'm really pleased with how the sponges look. And you get 10 of those in your kit. And they're hidden away inside of the box. Another thing I really liked was it has literally a step-by-step directions on how to get your fade to work. And I thought that was really neat. Like, compared to the Fingers ombre kit, they have like a little picture showing how to do it. And I thought that was really neat that you get complete steps to how to achieve this ombre look. So for the kit, overall, I give the kit a 10 out of, you know, say 10 stars or something, because I absolutely love how they put it together, the colors they chose to do the gradient, and the purple and the pink one are put together just the same way as this one. And the name of this particular kit is Wait Till You See. So I'm so excited to try this, and now let's get into the demo. Step 1 in any natural nail manicure is I've already applied my hardener and my base coat, so always apply your base coat, don't forget it. And then number 1 step in the particular kit here is that you paint your nails with the lightest shade in the kit, which is White on White from ChinaGlaze. So let's get started. After your nails are dry, completely dry, the kit says, it wants you to line your polishes up on a flat surface. Honestly, I was going to follow the steps step by step in the kit, but they're just kind of adding steps that are kind of unnecessary, and you can make it a little bit easier on yourself by just applying your polish directly to your sponge. So that's what I'm actually going to do. They want you to line them side by side and let them spread into each other, and then you take your sponge into it. But in the end result of this particular picture, you get no white and none of the Tiffany blue color that is for Audrey. So it's just kind of like a teal faded into like a really deep turquoise color. So I don't really want that look. I want the look that's on the front, and I'm going to do it like I know how to. And then they want you to sponge on your nail that way, and they want you to move the sponge up and down. But in doing so, you lose your first two colors. Okay, but other than that, the directions are pretty neat with the kit and the step-by-step directions, just for the fact that if you're new to an ombre nail, this would help you out greatly. And all I'm going to do now is apply the nail polish to the sponge. And now I'm just taking and making sure the white is going to be down towards the bottom. The lighter colors are going to be towards the bottom. And I'm going to just start sponging it on my nail. Okay, just like that. You can always add an extra layer if you would like, and I think that I would. And I do love the shades that they chose for this particular kit, but one thing I can say is Aquadelic and For Audrey are too alike. That's one thing I am kind of noticing right now, is it's just too dark. Or I mean, they're just too alike. They blend in very nicely together, but you lose each of the colors into one another because they're so similar. So that's kind of another complaint a little that I have about the kit that I'm noticing right now. And I'm going to go ahead and do my other nails and come back and show you what they look like. Now that I have my nails completely sponged and ombre, or faded, however you want to say it, the next thing I'm going to do is actually clean up with some acetone. The steps in the box actually mention using one of their sponge that's in the kit to clean up with some nail polish remover. If you do, that's kind of cool, because then you'd only need like some nail polish remover to do this entire kit. And I think that's pretty neat. Also, you can also tape your nails off to avoid having all this mess around your cuticles and on your skin. I don't really mind it, but I'm just going to clean up with some pure acetone with some Q-tips. My nails are all cleaned now and ready for top coat. Another option is, the kit doesn't come with the glitter, but you can always apply glitter, and I think that I will actually apply fairy dust to my manicure from ChinaGlaze. It's a very finely milled holographic glitter, and it just looks really nice on fades, and I think that I might do that for finishing touches. But if you are fine with the results and how it came out, you can use your top coat, and I like to use the Kiss Jet Dry Quick Drying Top Coat Protect and Seal. This stuff is awesome, under $4 at Dollar General, And I kind of got two different looks on the hands, and that's okay. It's whatever. Fades are fairly unpredictable sometimes when using a sponge. Final thoughts on some of the items in the kit. Like I said before, for Audrey and Aquadelic are very similar in shade, and they kind of just blend together so much that they just become one color. And as you can tell, it only looks like there's 3 faded polishes on my nails. Another side note is the sponge. They are nice sponges, and it's really cool that the kit comes with it. And don't get me wrong, I really am enjoying the kit itself and how it come to be. And even if you already know how to fade your nail polishes with using a makeup sponge or without a sponge or whatever have you, I think the kit was worth $12.99 just for the 4 polishes alone, honestly. But if you do buy it for the ombre kit, I do want you to know that this particular sponge is that it comes with are very porous, which means they have a lot of holes in them. And with that being said, it holds onto a lot of product, and when it goes onto your nail, I only use 1 sponge for all 10 fingers. You can do that. But when it goes onto the nail, it will just kind of be pretty thick. So I just wanted that to be a side note in there. But that aside, the kit is awesome. And the makeup sponges aren't very porous, and they're pretty dense. And the polish dries fairly quickly on top of these sponges, and I kind of like that. So the only problem I have with the kit mainly is that the 2 of the shades are so similar that they blend in together so much that you can't tell them apart. The other complaint is the sponge itself. But that aside, if you just wanted the kit for the polishes anyways, because it's a really good deal, I would get it. But honestly, this sponge versus the makeup sponge, I would rather use the makeup sponge. But that's just my opinion, you guys. Take it for what you will. And I hope you enjoyed this review slash demo of this product, and I'm actually pretty pleased with the kit overall. Hopefully you can find these in your area. If you can't, I'm sure you could probably purchase them on sallybeauty.com. I'll link some websites below where you can find this particular kit as well as the other kits as well. So I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful,